try the 4 different kinds of Georgian wine, old traditional Georgian wine. Some of you know me because you are from my group, but some of you don't know me. At first, who want to try? I will tell you that when the Georgians started drinking the wine, before the wine, we always drink 1 shot of chacha. Do you know why? Because the organism is preparing for the high alcohol drink. And then when you drink the wine with only 30% alcohol, you can drink more. Now let's drink the 1 shot of chacha. Who wants to take the 1 shot of chacha? Take the shots and let's drink. Please, no one wants chacha?
No, we need
it, my friends. It's needed. While you will drink, I want to tell you one toast. Maybe Jimmy told you the toast already. I don't know, but it's the first toast for my group today. My friends, when we start drinking, Georgians, we always drink the first toast for the peace and for the God. Maybe it comes from that whole history with Georgians had a lot of enemies, a lot of different wars. We always were defending our religion, our personality, our land, our country. And maybe what Georgians wanted in the whole time, it was the peace. And that's why they always recall the first toast for the peace and for the God. It's the 21st century, we kept our language, our religion, our traditions, our writing, and our country. Who helped in this to us? The God. That's why, always, first toast for the peace and for the God. The peace in your hearts, peace in your countries. All of you, please, my friends, come close to me. Okay, now my friends, I want to ask you one thing. I want to tell you a lot of interesting things about this wine, about the old traditional Georgian wine. If you want to listen, please come close to me and listen to me. If you want to talk to each other, of course we have the democracy. But please, a little bit quiet, okay? Because some of the people want to listen. Thank you very much for understanding. And now I will start. At first, I want to explain you where we are. You know that you are coming like us from Sirnavi to Tel Aviv about 1 hour road. How you think? On the road, in Kakheti, there are a lot of wine cellars, there are a lot of wine factories, there are a lot of restaurants. But why we are choosing this one? Because this person who is standing there at the shed, then I will tell you which exactly. He is the main wine cellar here, and this wine cellar is already 130 years old. His grandparents started making this, and till nowadays this person is making the old traditional Georgian wine. Do you know what is it in front of us, what we call this? It's the clay versus query. Yes. I will start from that. Maybe some of you know about that, but in Georgia, near to Tbilisi, in Shulaveri, there was founded 8,000 years old query, clay vessel. What it means? 8,000 years ago, the people who were living on our territory, they were using the same way of winemaking what this person is using even in nowadays. But the most interesting was that in that clay vessels, they found grapes bones. When they tested this, the bones showed that it was 8,000 years old, but the main was that grapes were not wild. These grapes already was the cultural grapes. What it means? They have the wine gardens 8,000 years ago. This is the oldest facts what was founded about the winemaking in the whole world. Maybe somewhere is something elder than this, but it was not founded yet. The oldest things was in Georgia. This is clay vessel query. This is the main difference between European and Georgian style of winemaking. Europeans are using oak. Europeans are using iron scissors. We, Georgians, are using clay vessels, which we are digging under the ground. Fermentation happens inside, and then after the fermentation, we keep the ready wine and all of the things, bones, skin, together about from 3 to 4 months. I will start from that it's very important to keep clean these clay vessels, yeah? But it's the clay. We can't use some chemical things. Only water, the maximum what we are putting inside with water. Yes.
How many percent of Georgian wine is produced with the clay?
Maybe 15 maximum. From 15 to 20 maximum. Because now all the wine cellars, all the big wine factories, all of them are using the European style. Because European style of wine making is 10 times easier than all traditional Georgian. And especially when you are producing a lot of wine, it's impossible to make it in these clay vessels. And now I will explain why. I started to explain that what is the difference and why a lot of Georgians started using European style of winemaking. At first, to keep these clay vessels clean, we can use only water, no chemical things, because it's the clay. If you will use some chemical things, it stays in clay, and when you will put inside the wine, these chemical things mix with wine, and wine is bad. We can use only water and lemon juice, nothing more. Sometimes when we are cleaning this quarry, we are changing water 4 or 5 times. And how we are understanding that the quarry is clean? In the end, we are taking the glass, we are taking that water, and if you can drink this water, it means that quarry is almost clean. What we are using? If the quarry is little, for example, you see that they have the different sizes. To go inside this one, it's impossible. In that case, we are using these things. It's the skin, it's antiseptic, it's all 100% natural, and we are putting the water inside and we are cleaning it. And think about it, to clean quarry with this thing, what a hard work is there. But in some quarries, you can see that they are the bigger. For example, somebody can go inside, look like me, look like, for example, like me. Yeah? But I will explain how we are cleaning them. Where is it? 1 minute, I will find it. Oh, please give it to me. If the quarry is big, then somebody can go inside. He is using this thing. It's also natural. You see, it's also on the tree. Nothing chemical, nothing something like it. Somebody is going inside. He starts cleaning this, but also when he is cleaning, he is singing. And guy like me, he's always sitting near to quarry and he is listening this song. Do you know why? Because inside there is no air. If you stop singing, it means he's knocked out. And the guy like me is sitting there to take him from there. About 3 years ago, 5 persons in the west part of Georgia, they died in the quarries. They entered the quarries together, different ones. They started cleaning, and all of them, after on another day, they found it. In each of them, 5 persons died. It's really very dangerous. It's not only the hard work. That's why you must know that how to clean, how to make this. When we are taking the grapes, you see that one, this is the Satznacheli. We call it Satznacheli. It's the tree. We're taking the huge tree and we are taking the special things and tools, and they are digging it and they are making like a base. We are putting inside the grapes, someone is going inside, he's pressing the grapes with his legs, and in the end, this Satznacheli have a hole. And this hole is put into the quarry, the grape juice is going inside. Then all the things what stays in the quarry, in the Satznacheli, bones, skin, we are taking all of these things and we are putting with grape juice. Second difference between European and Georgian style of winemaking. When Europeans are producing white wine, they are making wine only from the grape juice, when we are talking about the white. But if it's Georgian style, we keep bones, skin and everything together. That's why that the Georgian wine have the different color. Amber, we call it. Yeah? You know it. Maybe you have tried it already. How we are understanding that the fermentation is starting? The crushed grapes are coming up, the grape juice is going down. It means the fermentation is starting. Then fermentation lasts from 7 to 9 days about. And all of this time, you must mix all of the quarries after every 3 hours. The crushed grapes are coming up, after about 3 hours, you must mix it again. And now see, this is only the part what they have. Behind of this building, they have quarries if you want, and if you want to see them after the tasting, we can go there and we can show you. They have the quarries which each are maximum 300-400 liters. They have their 1,000 liters, 800 liters. Some of them already are closed hermetically because there is a fermentation. Now, if you want, then we can see them. And think about it. They have here quarries, they have there. Also, they have at home. About, how I know, about 20 quarries they have at home also. What a hard was it. From 7 to 9 days, they are not even sleeping. They always are playing some cards, something not to sleep, because after every 3 hours you must mix it. How we are understanding that the fermentation is ending? the fresh grapes are going down, the grape juice is starting coming up. It means the fermentation, the boiling is ending. Then we are not taking the wine, because wine is young yet, like a people, you know. The young guy can make a lot of silly things. It's almost the same with wine. If you will drink the wine, young wine, then maybe you also will make some stupid things. But when the wine is old, then it's like an old person. He is more clean, more smart, and he is thinking more about the things what he will do. Yeah, we are keeping that when the crash grades are going down, we are closing it hermetically. Then with the stone, you see, and then also then we are putting the sand on the top, and we keep grape juice, ready wine, everything, and bone skin together about from 3 to 4 months. After 3 or 4 months, 4 months is better, but sometimes you are opening it after the 3 months or so. We can say that everything is gone down, and on the top it's the clean 100% grape juice and pure Georgian traditional wine. Then we are taking that wine and we are putting it in the bottles. And we can say that wine is almost ready. But now what I want to explain you. Sometimes I think that some of you have heard about 100 years old wine, 50 years old wine, 30 years old wine, and it costs more expensive. My friends, wine gets old only in the clay vessel or in oak, not in the glass. Why? Because the oak, the clay vessel, it's the natural, it's breathing, and in that vessels the wine becomes older, not in the glass. Glass is not natural, and that's why. I will tell you, when you are putting wine inside the glass bottle, when you will close it after 100 years, open it, and it will be the same where you put it in that day. But in the clay vessels, in the oak, you can keep wine maximum 3 years, not more, because it's freezing, and the wine will be better. It means that old wine, 100 years old wine, it's only for the rich people, nothing more. They are remembering the year of the wine. Do you know why? To understand what was the weather, how was the sunny days in that microzone where the grapes were grown up, what was the percentage of the natural sugar in the grapes, and to understand what the qualities of wine. That is the only reason why they are remembering the years. Not for that, to understand how old is this wine. No, my friends. Any questions?
Yes, I have a question.
Yes.
What about the red wine?
I will, red wine, what do you mean?
Do you put the...
I will tell you, whole the world is using the same way to make the red wine. When we are talking about the red wine, difference is only the vessels. Because when you are making red wine, we Europeans all over the world, to get the dark color of the wine, which we call red, all of them are keeping juice and grape skin together. This person is the main wine cellar here, the owner of this place, Edisher Sechniashvili. From his last name comes the name of the wine cellar, Sechnika. He tells you the story that you don't know English, and if you know the English, I don't want to say that, but it would be better. But I am also telling everything from the heart, and I also know everything. I am his, he teach me everything this. Okay. And what I was talking about the red wine I was talking about. To get the dark color, Georgians, Europeans, all the world are using the same one minute. I will get on them, okay? Skin and juice together. From the skin, yes, also inquiries. From the skin, we are getting the dark color, what we are calling red. If you will make the wine from the red grapes without skin, you will make or white wine, or it will be rosé, the rose color. Why? And why is the difference? In the whole world, there is about 1,000 different types of the red grapes. But only 17 or 18, I don't remember exactly, of them is the real red grapes. What it means? Real red grape is the grape, when you are taking red grape, you are taking the skin, and grape inside is red. But there are the red grapes, when you are taking the skin, grape is inside is white. From that type, you can make white wine without skin. But from that one, which is the real, you are getting the rosé, the rose color of the wine. This is the difference.
So I wonder why there is a I wonder why there was no just here this specific place on most of the Georgian winery there is this kind of door here.
Gold?
Yeah, the door. Yeah. Yeah. So you keep on for the fermentation process after the cleaning.
No. Only water and maximum they are putting the natural lemon juice, not chemical one that is like flour which are mixing with water. Natural lemon juice because the lemon is helping to clean it, nothing more. Lemon juice and water because it's the clay, it's the natural, it's oils and everything is when you use some medicines, everything is stays in the clay. That's why.